welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have the part 2 of our video. We are going to join together the cutting we did for our white dress with African print. So that's what we are going to do. This is the back of the dress. This is the front part. This is what we are going to use for the belt. This is the back part, and this is the front, the down part. And so please, if you want to know how we did the cutting for this dress, please go to the description part. I have the link there. You can click on it and watch the cutting of this dress. We are going to work on the front down parts of the dress first. So that's what we are going to do. We will sew this on top like this. We'll sew it through to this place, then we will turn it and sew through. So I decided to create a notch here and cut the excess from it so I could get it equally and sew. If you don't create a notch, you are going to get some small folds there that you wouldn't want to, that you wouldn't like. So create a notch there. So when you get here, you lift it this way and turn it. Okay, so we have it. So this is it. This place is okay. When we iron, it will lie flat. Okay, now before we iron, we are going to have our pleats at this part. Okay, so we need a waist measurement of 22. We need 22 including waist and allowance. And so we have 30 here. We are going to pleat it to 22. I'm trying to measure my darts to do the pleats. That is my darts. Okay. So I'm going to pleat it from here, and this I need 4 inches. So I'm going to take 4 inches from here. The 4 inches is going to be for sewing allowance and then sewing. Then I'm going to pleat this to join this. So the side here is just 1 pleat. Just 1 pleat. Okay, let me check and see if my measurement is okay. I'll check from here and see. Okay, so I have 22. So we'll iron this part very well. Okay, so this is it for the front part of the dress. This is the front part of the dress. We are going to do the back pleats of the dress. Before we do the back pleat, we are going to attach the lining to the fabric first. Okay. Okay, so we are going to have our back pleats. At the end of the day, we need to have 22 at the waist level. We have almost 41, so we have to get 11 here and 11 here. This is our zip line, and this is what we are going to do. At the back area, we are going to make it box pleats. I will first measure 4 out of this for the sewing allowance, 4 here for the sewing allowance. So measure from here to here, we'll measure 4 inches. We'll measure 4. We're going to have it on top this way, and this is it. Okay, or 6 will do. 6. Yes, 6 here. Yes. Then we'll take it from there. So join it this way. So we have the pleats, the back pleats, 1 here, and we're going to do the same thing at the other side, the waist line. Okay, we have 25 instead of 22. We are going to do, we will still push in a bit. Okay, so we have almost, yes, 11 here, just a little pushing it inside. We are going to do the same thing also here. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, this is better. Okay, so this is it. This is it for the back of the dress. And so join together. This is the right side and this is the right side. So this one, wrong side facing right side, because I want to have the right side showing in the lace. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to sew this together. This is it. We are going to sew this place. This, you fold it this way and fold it inside again about 1 inch, so it will be like this inside. Okay, parts of the dress. So we have lined the African prints in the lace very well, and I've marked a dart here. My dart is 9, and from shoulder to my bust point is 11, but this one I don't want the dart to start from my bust line. I want it down, so instead of 11 I made it 13 and a half. I made it 13 and a half. So from here to where the dart is 13 and a half, and I marked it there. So I'm going to hold my dart and then I will sew the dart out. So I'll sew this in the back too. I gave it a back dart. I have lined the back too, and I give it a back dart. From shoulder to where the dart start is 9. Same at the other side. So I'm going to pin it, and then we will sew that part. So this is going to be the back of the dress. Okay, this is what I did to the front part of the down. I gave this part pleats here so that I can have this side like a box pleat form. So I gave it a bit, just an ½ inch or 1 inch pleat at this side, so that this place will look like box pleat for me. I'm going to sew the darts. Okay, so after this we are going to join the back to the front of the dress. We are going to join it together. This way, but before we do that, we are going to close the ends of the back one. We are going to close it and give it a top stitch. Okay, so we are going to attach it. Okay, so this is it. We are going to attach it to the down part. We are going to attach it to the down part before we join it. And so this is what we are going to do. I have at the waist of the front 22, but here at the dress, the waist, here I have 24.5. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to mark 22.5. So if I take 22.5 from this, I'm going to be left with I'm going to be left with 2 inches. So I'll mark 1 inch at each side of the dress, because that's where I'm going to attach it from. So this is what I'm going to do. This is the front part of the dress. I'll pick it this way. This is the front part, and this is where our 1 inch is. So this is going to start from where the 1 inch is. This is it. So it means this one is not part. I want to get all to be equal. If I don't do it this way, I won't get the middle parts well. It's okay. Then I'm going to sew it through. So I've joined the front part of the dress and the back part together at the shoulder line, and so I'm going to shape it and then join all together this way from the armhole line. Let me take my bust measurement again. My bust is 21. So this 21, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.5, but I'm not going to make it exactly 21. I'm going to make it 22, and so I have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave 1.5 inch here and 1.5 inch allowance on each side. 1.5 inch on each side. Then I'll mark here to 1.5 inch. Okay, and this I'm going to mark an ½ inch when I place this here. Okay, this is 10, so I'm going to mark 10 here, When I wear and I feel it's too loose for me, I will just tighten it a bit. So I'm going to draw the curve to meet it. So this is it, and this is the waistline of the dress. This is the waistline. Okay, the waistline is supposed to be 36, so 18. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 3, 3. You remember when I was doing it, this place, you see, this one is 1 inch. It's 1 inch on it and 1 inch here. So I'll cut it. When I cut it, instead of the allowance being 3, it will be 2. Okay, so we'll come here and I'm going to mark 2 inches down. Okay, so we are done joining the front and the back together. So what you are going to do is you are going to attach the zip to the dress. You are going to attach the zip. Then we will attach the belt too. Okay, and the zip, we are going to attach it like the way we fix or we sew secret zip. Okay, so this one will go this way. Okay, so we are fixing our zip. Yes, we are getting our zip done. We are fixing it like the way we fix secret zip. Yes. And so we are going to sew now. So we are done with our zip, and what we are left with is to give it hook and eye, and that will be okay for it. Now the next thing to do is to attach our belts to the dress. The length of the belt is 69 inches and the width of the belt is 2.5 on fold. Yes, so that is it. We are going to fix or attach the belt to the dress. You have to locate the middle of the belt. Yes, so you get the middle of the belt, then you place it on the darts, on the dart area. It's supposed to go up, so the belt is supposed to go up. It should be on both the upper part and the down part of the dress. Yes, and so you're going to sew on that line of the dress. That is where you're going to attach the belt, from that line where we are pinning. Yes. So we'll extend the belt to the back also, so that you'll be able to pull it. When we pull the belt, it will pull both the back and the front together.
So pin that place, and that is where we are going to sew. That is where we are going to sew. We are going to attach the belt on that line and the back where we have pinned. Okay, so that is it for our dress. We are done with it. You can also give it a try and you'll love it. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing the video. Share, also leave your comments. I really appreciate you all for watching. God bless you for being part of this channel. Bye bye.